let's just keep this between me and you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The South's commercial bill flamethrower. Boss Man in the BAM. WBOSS Boss Man Radio.
If you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Got kinda tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be, just maybe think of me once in a while.
Live from Studio C, two guys who ask, wonder what they're doing in T-Town right now? Not this. It's South Alabama's #1 podcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ.
Good Friday morning and welcome to Drive Time, brought to you by Jim Peach Motors and Peach Chevrolet. Good morning, Chris Bird, Aaron Brown, Mary Blair, Lisa McGraw, Nick Green. Good morning, Nick. Renee Johnson, good morning to you. Ron Kennedy, Chevy Ann. Good morning, Chevy Ann. Miss Gail, good morning. Kim Jackson, good morning. Dennis Jernigan, good morning to you, buddy. Tracy Miller, John Pierce, JP the coach. Good morning, coach. Lynn Clark, one of the girls from 87. Nice picture, by the way, you posted. Good morning. Michelle Rogers, Margaret Smith Cotton. Good morning to you, Margaret. Karen Jerkins, Susan Rhodes, Wanda Green, Bryce Egerton. Good morning, Bryce. Molly Rachel, Jennifer Parker, Crystal Hammock, Kathy Maxine. Good morning, Kathy. Tracy Steele. Good morning, Tracy. Temple Kinley, Ray Stewart. Good morning, Raymond. Stephanie Johnson Manasco. Good morning to you, Stephanie. Diane McCracken. Good morning, Diane. Dwayne King, Jennifer Q, Miss Carol. Good morning, Miss Carol. Amanda Gwynn. Good morning and thank you. I don't think we hugged her hard enough.
I don't think we did either.
Thank you so much. Nick Etheridge, good morning. Naomi Lindsay, good morning. Kimmy Taylor, Heath Jackson, good morning. Good morning, Ken Wood, and good morning, Logan Williamson, who's also one of our heroes this morning.
Appreciate it. Yeah, what's happening this morning, Logan?
Nothing, man. Just happy to be here.
What's happening over on the hill over at the fire department this morning?
We're just trying to keep things grounded around there. Kind of hard to keep some of them guys straight.
Tell us this: who's the best cook in the place?
That's gonna be a tough one.
Amanda Gwynn.
She's
not a firefighter. She should be.
Does she go by the fire department sometimes?
I wish she would. I'd sign her up on that plate.
You got a 140 class or 160 class coming up. Did she get it rolled in?
That's it.
Yeah. So who's the best cook there?
I'd have to give it to James Carroll. I mean, he's whooped up on Monty McGugan and them for the past, 2 or 3 years on the cook-off. So.
I was about to say, y'all kind of the king of the hill when it comes to that, aren't you?
They pretty much engraved our name in that for, just from here on out.
Are they going? Speaking of that, are they going to have that again for the rodeo that's coming up here?
I think they are. I think it's just going to be, us, the PD, the sheriff's department, obviously Rusty, and I think they're going to have like 1 or 2 or more maybe. I don't think it's going to be, the big deal like they did a few years ago, which is good because I think we're really getting tired of whooping up on so many people. Obviously, Monty and them, they stole the trophy this past year and we couldn't find it. But I mean, they had to do something, to eventually finally get to hold it.
Right. Well, and true enough, I think that some of the monies that come in from that go towards some good things locally here.
Oh, yeah,
so I really think by them kind of bringing the numbers down, I think I think that helps out some of the groups like the fire department, police department, some of them to help kind of spread some of that money locally. So that's a good thing, and I certainly, if you want to eat some good barbecue, though, that's a place to go eat some.
You're right.
You can get on some good grub down there for sure. So, what's going on with the Escambia County Young Farmers?
We every year, Farmers Federation, they make us, we have to do some kind of event every year. And, our county, we want to be a little different. We decided that we were going to put on a hog hunt. A lot of people probably looking like, what is that? But, a lot of people around here, we hunt with dogs and everything like that. But we're going to put on a hunt the September the 6th through the 8th. It's going to be a 4-man team deal. The Farmers Federation actually put up $2,500 for the winner of whoever did it. It's 4-man teams, biggest 5 hogs put together. We do have a shot hog competition, so all these guys in different hunting clubs and stuff like that, they have the problem. They can actually pay $50 to be in the competition also. To the winner of the competition with the dogs is $2,500 to win. And you can actually pay another $50 per team or per person or whatever, and we'll have the biggest bull or the biggest sow competition. So they'll actually get a chance to win a little bit more money. It's going to be a nice little deal. With us being a nonprofit organization, we're trying to get sponsorship to get, T-shirts. We have different expenses that we have to pay, to be able to put it on. But we're asking for, donations, sponsorships to get it to where we can, have something nice. But whatever proceeds at the end of the day is left over, we're going to be donating to Pilot Try. So it's going to be a nice little deal. We hope, this year's going to be our first year doing it. But we kind of hope that turns out to be something we can do every year. We know all the other counties, they kind of, they do like a farm safety day or something like that. Or, they call it touch a tractor, let kids come out. But we want to do something a little different, let people come out. And, it's kind of hits, a dad can take his son out. They can go hunt and start hunting season early. Because a lot of memories is made outside, with kids, and we think this will be something that we can do every year, and it'll grow bigger.
So that's September the 6th through the 8th.
September 6th through the 8th. The hunt actually starts at midnight on the 6th. Me and my brother Spencer will send out a text message, and we'll say go. We'll send the guys a number, and so every hog they kill, they'll actually have to take a picture with that number in front of it. Kind of like an accountability type deal.
Mm-hmm.
But the 8th will actually be the weigh-in where everybody will bring the hogs and everything. It'll be at the extension office behind the REA. Man, we've actually had a lot of people asking about it and turning out about it. We've had guys from Louisiana that's asked about it, Mississippi. My brother, he had a guy calling from South Carolina the other day, and everybody's asking, well, how are they going to be in it? Well, they don't technically have to hunt in Escambia County. They can hunt anywhere as long as whatever, they kill whatever is in Escambia County at the extension office at 12 noon on September 8th. So
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, so it's basically a 3-day event type thing with it culminating on the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And what time will what time will all that kind of commence on the 8th?
We'll kind of get out there about 9 o'clock. Some guys will come in early, we actually have, Pig Daddy's just going to come in and cook. We have a few people bringing in some booths, we're going to have like 8 or 9 booths. They're going to be out there, guys, kind of pertain more to the hunting side. For the kids, we're actually going to have a tabletop dog show. So, and this does not have to be hunting dogs. You can bring your, Yorkie out there. It's just going to be a fun little thing for the kids to do while, we have this. We're going to get like some bouncy houses and stuff and put out there, just depending on how many sponsorships we get. We're actually doing a gold, a silver, and a bronze sponsorship. We're actually only going to get 2 more gold sponsorships. We're going to try and put them on the back of the shirts because, obviously the Farmers Federation, they're going to be a gold sponsor because they put up so much money. But for a gold sponsorship's $500, a silver sponsorship's $250, and a bronze is $100. But anything that you can do, we're happy with. We're going to actually do a raffle. So if anybody would like to donate something for the raffle, we're more than pleased with it. We appreciate anything that we can get. But we think it's going to be something fun and something, people can get out and do on Saturday. Bring your kid out there. There'll be tons of, people out there with dogs and everything. Just something that a dad can get his son or daughter or something out and do, on a weekend or on the afternoon and enjoy.
And I'm just curious because I saw a video pop up in Drive Time. Have y'all already put out a promotional video for this? And the reason I'm asking, I saw a video in Drive Time of a bunch of pigs.
Yeah, be careful. Because, some of our buddies look a lot like that.
Well, they all had names.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if maybe you'd gotten some of those together and decided to shoot a little promo reel before the thing.
Here, little bubba, 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 bubba. Here, bubba.
I think people kind of frown upon us catching those. You know.
I mean. Listen, I just saw a bunch of hogs running around aimlessly. It seemed like, and
Just having a big old time.
they was having a big time.
Big time.
They was thinking about that Brooklyn Brawl.
I tell you what.
And so I was just curious if y'all had already put that out. I want to ask you a question, a little off topic. Tell us. We heard your mom's side of the hole in the wall story.
And
Tell us the Logan side of the hole in the wall story.
that story's a little rough.
Well, you can tell us the Logan cleaned up version of it.
We me and my brother, we was up there and we were wrestling upstairs and he locked the door. Well, Dad, he's already yelled at her one time, maybe twice, told us to stop. We didn't stop. I think we just caught another gear. But next thing I know, it sounds like, Shrek coming up the stairs. Sounds like he's about to knock the bottom out of it. The next thing I know, Dad hits one of these Walker Texas Ranger kicks on this door. Well, I know all I felt was the doorknob come flying by my head. So I just sat down on the bed. I let him well into Spencer. Well, I ran around the end of the bed, went to my room, act like nothing ever happened. Needless to say, it really didn't help. Dad came in there and he got a piece of me after that. So that ordeal, it left a everlasting imprint on that door.
I bet it did. And Linda said some people have, where they mark off how tall kids get and things such as that, but y'all had that.
Oh yeah, that's our memory. That's what we have.
That may be the memory, but I got a hard time believing that's the only time that Todd had a storm upstairs.
Oh, I don't believe that at all.
No, that happened multiple times.
That probably wasn't the first time either, was it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to share this at Logan's expense too, by the way. How old were you when Spencer was 13?
I was 6.
All right. When Logan Williamson was 6 years old, he was committed, signed, sealed, and delivered to be a Tierra Miller Tiger. Now, that's going to get him in trouble in some corners because everybody knows he was one of the outstanding players at Neal, like his brother later in baseball and football. But at 6 years old, you were committed, right? We had a commitment from Logan.
I had the hat. I had the shorts, the shirt.
Now this is breaking news right here. This is going to shock some people.
Back in the day, it was huge.
I hope your mama's not watching this because I'm going to get a phone call after this is over.
Hey. This was right after the field house was built, and DJ and Coach Riggs took me on a tour through the field house. And hey, buddy, it's a lot different to go from a nice brick building to with a weight room to a tin building. That's a little different, but
Mom, I'm changing schools.
Yeah, I said, hey.
How well did that conversation go over when you went home at 6 and told Linda and Todd that you wanted to go to Miller?
And I said, when I said I'm going to Miller, you could hear the crickets in the background. There wasn't much response. But
had Logan sitting there at the table, had a Miller cap, and a Neal cap, and he's sitting there after a lot of thought and deliberation and prayer. I've decided, and he put on the Miller hat and.
It didn't go over.
Was there another hole in the wall after that?
Yeah, but the commitment was non-binding.
Yeah. Well,
they didn't throw enough money my way.
I was going to say they didn't play fair enough. That was the deal. That was the deal. Well, I'll tell you what. It sounds like a big event that y'all planning up, and certainly we want to try to get the word out there and see if we can't round up some folks to get behind it with you. I know that anytime, especially this day and age, you can get out and hunt and enjoy the outdoors and things. I mean, that's like you said, that's where memories are made for sure. Not most of the time, probably sitting behind a video game. So, I don't ever remember my dad playing Pac-Man or what was it back in the day? Pong,
Tank.
Yeah. Tank, asteroids. I mean,
Paddle.
Yeah. So, anyway, if we can, we'll keep talking it up. And I know you left us this over there at the store, so we'll keep talking it up and see if we can get people ready to go for that. September the 6th through the 8th. That's I guess Friday night,
Thursday night,
Friday,
Saturday.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you.
fellas.
Yes, sir.
My
Thank
hand's a
you.
little sticky.
That's all right.
You need to sign our board, too.
I do.
Hey,
Okay.
listen,
would
have
you
you
like
had
a
one of
snack?
those?
I'm good. I
You sure?
appreciate it. I appreciate
They're
it.
not any good. Would you like one, Ken?
I've been watching the comments over here, and they have been. I mean, people are waiting for you to take an insulin shot.
I'm good.
I mean, they are concerned.
Miss Amanda knows to
I
leave the
know some
gluten out. Anywhere you want, Logan.
Yeah. So they, as fast as you've been eating them down there, they look good. Thank you, Logan.
Appreciate it.
We
fellas.
appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
Yes,
See you,
sir.
Logan.
Thank you.
That's a pretty cool deal they have going.
Oh, that's a real cool deal.
Here, let me go back.
Yeah, that's a real cool deal.
David Paget would like a flyer emailed to him, Logan. Maybe on Messenger or something. David Paget wants some information on it.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
No, that's a big thing. Gonna be a big weekend that weekend. A lot of things going on. Maybe the weather will be good too.
What's up, Soup?
So anyway, yeah, you have been in. Hey, did you see what Amanda said? That some of those things might be loaded.
It's Friday.
Well, that's right.
Mike Thompson came yesterday.
Took the Cubs with him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Listen, if he just starts laughing uncontrollably over here, y'all understand that he must have got hold of one of the
Me and Logan had 3 donuts earlier.
good ones. What is that? What movie was that? They
wash my
it
hands.
was Friday After Next. They fed that to the dog.
Yeah.
He passed out over there across the fence. Anyhow, so Lord have mercy. Manasco says he's on the way. So you might want to save some room.
Got plenty of snacks.
Yeah.
Is he bringing food? My God, there he is.
He said he's on the way.
If he has cheesecake, I'll have the trifecta done before 8:30.
I'm just telling you, you might want to be careful. That's all I can say
Be
about
going
that.
for a new record here.
Yeah, you may want to be
4 brownies, 3 donuts,
may want to be careful.
piece of cheesecake, and a brisket sandwich.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. That ought to be the 4 major food groups, shouldn't it?
Sure.
Cheesecake, brownies, what'd you say? Brisket sandwich, and what was the other?
Brownies, donuts, cheesecake,
Yeah, that ought to be the
brisket sandwich.
That ought to be the what do you call it? The part of all the 4 major food groups. Look like a big night.
He's got multiple.
Oh my goodness! How about that?
Man, we hadn't had anything to eat all day. What you got?
Good morning, sister. Looked like a big time from the wharf last night, DJ.
Man, I hope it's crab claws.
Look at this. I don't know who he's walking in here with, but pull up a chair.
Come on in here.
Question is, which one is ketchup only,
I am.
and which is
Are you kidding
ketchup
me?
mustard?
Are
I'm
you
ketchup.
kidding me?
Oh, I know
Is
this ain't.
this is what I think it is.
I know this ain't a special burger.
My
Oh, we're going to call it a hometown classic.
Hometown classic
I'm gonna tell you
burgers.
something. Today might be the best day of my life. This is just too much.
That's what's been going on this morning.
I can tell you what's about to be going on.
I can tell you what it is. Yeah. Would you like a brownie
I'm
or a
trying to
donut?
quit.
No, why would you do something stupid like that?
He said, I'm trying to quit.
Really, believe it or not, I don't like, I've said it before, I really don't like sweets. I like more sour stuff. I do like Reese cups. That's about it as far as candy. But
I'm on my second sandbar. I'm telling you.
I think you've nailed it.
well, I did my best to try to duplicate, imitate,
No.
replicate
I think you've nailed it.
the silence.
Has you nailed it, DJ?
I think he has, but to be safe, I'm going to eat this one and that other one.
Well,
Just
I
to-
knew the
to
one
make
wasn't
sure.
going to be enough. That's why I brought 2 for each of you.
Thank you.
And just so I wouldn't get in trouble with Miss Jessie, I brought her some strawberry and blueberry crunch.
Well, she will be extremely excited to hear that, and I will be extremely excited to not have to worry about going home and getting knocked in the head.
That's right.
So I am certainly.
Stephanie, I have your hometown classic burgers and a strawberry crunch for you too. So I didn't leave you out of it either.
If
I could have my Groundhog Day, it would be today. Just wake up and do it all over again.
I mean, we started out
again and again.
We started out. I pulled up and you already had 3 donuts. That's what you told me.
Me and Logan combined to eat 3 donuts.
Okay. I'm good with that.
So Logan had 1, you had 2.
Yeah.
I don't count. Rude.
3 donuts. And then we come up and we come in and Amanda, before we come in, Amanda O'Gwen comes up and brings us what looks to be, and I hadn't had one yet, but what looks to be DJ, I know has you know something's good when somebody picks something up and kind of eyeballs it and like goes for the, he's taking in the whole experience of it, kind of like a food critic. You know how they do that? They pick it up, like they look and they smell it and all that, stuff. Well, that's what he was doing with those things. And then I look down. I said, well, Manasco's on his way. And DJ said, well, is he bringing food? I said, I don't know. And
I figure it was a Friday. We'd bring something a little special.
Man, let me tell you something. And all of a sudden, you come in with 2 sacks. I mean, they're loaded down, and here we are. And like DJ said,
right. Only thing you need for those brownies is a big jug of milk, I would think.
That's exactly, and some wings. And
a little pizza.
Day old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Glazed over.
This, I'm telling you.
Your eyes are going to be here shortly.
This is the second sandbar.
Absolutely.
Good
I don't know
friends,
if you can...
snacks. No, they don't get any better than this.
Oh, absolutely not.
What do you say, DJ? This is DJ, I will never forget this. When we first started, I'm in a safe place right now.
Safe place.
This
safe
is
as
the
it
nest.
gets. Safe as it gets.
That's a classic line, though, Manasco. I'm trying to quit.
This is my go-to.
I'll tell you, you're getting berated by Chevy Ann because she says it's her birthday, and
well, I brought her a piece of strawberry crunch.
Chevy Ann, don't worry.
And then when I go back to the restaurant, I'm making chocolate insanity cake because I owe some to a good friend of mine, Michelle, and I promised Chevy Ann some too. So for her birthday, and it's Michelle's birthday, I think last week. So today I've got to make a chocolate insanity cake as well.
See, she's barking for no reason then because you'd already remembered her.
Well, yeah, it's all bark and no bite, really.
God, this is winning. This is so good.
I know it is.
It came out all right.
I mean, I
didn't even try. I just went with
no
what I thought that it should.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Is this on the menu? Yeah.
No. It like I said, it's something I just wanted to do for y'all.
Hazel said he's hungry for a steak biscuit from Hardee's watching you eat.
This is delicious.
I love steak biscuits.
Oh, me too.
You can't eat just
Good
one.
morning from Prattville.
2
Bobby
for $3.
Marshall.
How can you turn that down?
Yeah. I mean, I want to tell you that is it. This is just.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's what is it? 8:42. 8:43.
My caloric intake.
I don't think you need to eat anything else the rest of the day.
I mean, I swear to you, I think I've set a record.
Unless you're Michael Phelps and you're about to go swim about 30 laps, I think you're good for the day.
Chevy,
you saw that, didn't you?
Did you just hold that out?
There's no doubt, man.
That's 4-pointer there.
I mean, this might.
Tell you,
this might take the day. This might take the place of Hump Day.
Today's the day.
Instead of Hump Day used to be. We used to say the best day. I think Friday might be the best day of your life now.
It's off to a great start.
Supposedly, I've been threatened with tons of bites.
Yeah, I saw that. But look, so let's say this, okay? It is Chevy Ann's birthday tomorrow, not today. So we'll all wish Chevy Ann an early happy birthday, Chevy Ann, and we hope it's a big one and a good one, and get ready because they come faster.
Would y'all mind if Would y'all mind if I dim the lights and bump the AC down a little bit?
Oh no, I don't mind at all.
Boy,
you can get the AC down as far as you want to. I think it's down as far as we can get it.
You'd have to turn on the window unit to get it.
Yeah.
That thing old relic work over there?
That was delicious.
It works. Yeah.
Just too loud.
Yeah, it's loud. It is. Yeah. So Naomi Lindsay says she's jealous. Listen. Good morning, Mother. We have just had a hometown classic burger, which in code is similar. I don't want to get no copyright infringement here.
Absolutely. That's why it's a hometown
similar
classic.
To a special burger.
I loved the pictures last night of your sister and your mother and their friends at the concert. They had a big time.
I was going to say earlier, they looked like a big time was had at the wharf last night. And
Miss James did not go and sit down.
No,
she went and had a good time.
Looked like she went to have a good time down there.
I loved it. That's what living should be.
Did they go to the keg afterwards and get a keg burger?
I don't know. I hadn't spoke to them. I got a picture of her and Chief next to each other, and Mom sent me a thing that said she just wished she was about 30 years younger and single, and that he was not younger, just single.
Well, they had a big time.
I said, yeah, Big Red.
It's been a long time since I've been to the wharf.
Good morning, Reed Joyner.
To a concert, anyway.
Chris Bird, good morning.
Who'd you say?
Yeah, Emerald Coast, all purpose.
All purpose, Emerald Coast.
Kevin Hooks, good morning, Hooks.
I went in this morning at, I don't know, about 5:30, I guess. I made 2 Krispy Kreme cheesecakes, 1 cookies and cream, 2 New York, and a mocha cappuccino.
A who?
Mocha cappuccino.
Wow. Hadn't had that one.
It's one of my originals, and I usually save it for wintertime. I think of cappuccino more in warm, cool weather, but
this was not a special burger. No copyright or trademark infringement here. This was a hometown classic.
Hometown classic.
Good morning, Jason Castleberry. This is a hometown classic burger.
And that was your first time through. I mean, that's your first run at those.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
What it should taste like.
If you can't finish it,
I can't wait for the second
I don't
time.
mind a little mustard.
And then of course y'all should, I was here one day when they may have been delivered, and she called out what y'all's was, so I knew yours was ketchup mustard only, and yours ketchup only. So
it was great. I'm
gonna tell you something. If that's not put on the menu, then I hope Larry logs in here this morning, because I'm gonna tell him.
Well, I'm not going to tell too much of his business, but he's in Pensacola having a little procedure done this morning. So everybody shoot out a little prayer for Larry, and
we will.
Everything goes well.
Sure will.
And, comes back with some good results. And, not too much in the future, but like I say, I'll let him have his privacy. I'm not going to say too much, but definitely a prayer up for him. And
yes, we will certainly do that.
Prayers only help.
We will certainly do that. And yes, Chris Bird. Like it. And I'm telling you right now, this is coming from somebody who worked across the street for 20 years. And I can tell you right now, yes, I'm not going, probably don't want to get into that's got, when Larry does log back in, or when I see Larry talk, I'm going to tell, that's got to go on the menu.
And I did, and just to make sure.
Am I wrong,
really
DJ?
Healthy.
No.
How many of them would they sell?
Ooh, however many you'd make.
It would be delicious. And I used to get this, is a hamburger steak made out of that.
Ooh.
That
would be good.
Would be delicious. Especially the way you do those hamburger steaks.
Absolutely.
Those old school, when you take those onions and whatever you did to them. And
that's right. We
what's it? What do you do to those things?
Caramelize the onions, and I like mushrooms in mine too. Not big on bell pepper, but unless I want heartburn for a week.
Yeah, you would, and man, that meat.
Whew. It is, and it is so simple. And of course, I pan seared it in some bacon grease.
Oh yes, yes.
Make sure it was good and healthy.
You can't go wrong with bacon. Okay,
that's delicious.
Look there, Stephanie. Wants to trade her desserts in for one of those burgers, Adam.
Well, she's in luck because she has a dessert and 2 of those burgers.
Wow.
So as soon as I leave
it
here,
might sound like it might be your birthday, Stephanie.
If you and if things don't work out for you and Stephanie long term, can I get your number?
Winning.
I'll tell you something.
I may need to.
Y'all can be roommates.
Well, I have a long-term plan to Stephanie, so I think you're out of luck on that one.
Well,
but,
I understand, but
he just wants you to know he's available.
You got a backup plan. Stephanie, you got a backup plan.
Be like the Odd Couple.
Yeah.
We start our Fat Man and Little Boy.
What was it? Perfect Strangers?
Cooking show.
Balky and what was the other one's name?
On what?
Perfect Strangers.
I can't remember.
What that?
I remember the show, but I didn't watch it too much.
I can't remember what
I love that. I'm trying to quit.
Yeah.
that was classic.
Listen, he can be Monroe.
Well, there you go. Have you been trying to?
No, you didn't.
Have you been?
I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people won't get that. That's great. That is great. Monroe.
I was just fixing to say, like he's trying to quit them case quarters.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
Well,
Less than 1% of the people in are going to get that. That's brilliant.
Oh.
Steve Nelson will get it. That's brilliant. Monroe. This is the best day ever. I'm telling you, this is the best day ever.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I want to remind everybody, like and share, like and share, like and share. I told
Monroe.
Amanda Gwynn told you those things was loaded.
Oh.
Man.
And I didn't even have.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, like and share, like and share, like and share. Vacation will be given away Tuesday night at Camp 31 for the first Murder Creek Coaches Show, which is Tuesday night. I think it's the 21st, August the 21st.
It is.
And looking for a big time.
I found out yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I think you may have found out from us. Yeah.
I wasn't sure of the date yet, but y'all weren't either.
Was it too close for comfort?
It was too close for comfort.
Yes, too close for comfort.
Monroe.
Ted Knight, I think, was in there.
Just too good.
I don't know where that came from either.
And that I thought that's what you were where you was coming from.
I know Stephanie got it.
I love that show.
One of the most obscure regular characters ever in a sitcom, and he nailed it. Monroe.
That's right.
Yeah, but he was great.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Who played that guy?
Jim something, wasn't
Hey, he like that. I guess he got stereotyped into being that guy because I don't really ever remember him doing anything else. Do you?
I don't either.
Heather Godwin, that is Travis Fryman. Our friend Ray Stewart was good enough to let us have that. We have it on display. Travis Fryman down from the Pensacola area. Big leaguer for many years, a friend to many
years
in the Dirty 30.
Speaking of that, I was talking about Scooter Tucker the other day. I spoke to Scooter a couple days ago, and I asked him had he talked to his friend Ron Gant lately, and he said he hadn't talked to Ron. He said actually Ron was always a nice guy. Just struck him wrong that day that Ron stood there and looked at that home run, and Scooter run him down and happened to end up on the front page of Sports Illustrated by jumping on Ron Gant. I remember that. And Ron Gant was one of the most prolific hitters in the league at that time. I think Ron played for the Reds or something.
Braves.
Well, yeah, but at that time, I think he was playing for the Reds, and I think Scooter was catching for the Braves. And I think that's how that broke out. So
Gant was a juicer.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Fryman was not.
Fryman
and Jay Bell will probably have two of the most famous bunts in all time of Major League Baseball.
And Lance McKenzie has the most famous foul ball.
Yeah.
In all time of baseball.
What did it get Travis?
Steve Bartman
come up here, sit down with us one day.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It'd be fun to have Travis sit down and tell us some stories. Travis is a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Real good guy. Used to be a big hunter. I don't know if he still hunts as much as he used to. I know he used to be a big hunter. So,
my first memory I can remember of Auburn baseball was went up there and I saw Frank Thomas and Bo Jackson hit back-to-back home runs.
Is that right?
And that was, that might have been, I don't know, early 80s.
Early to mid, yeah.
Yeah, it was maybe in 83, 84, something like that. But I remember just Frank Thomas hit his out. Bo crushed his. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. And still is. I hate he hurt himself and should have stuck to one sport. I don't know, that hip thing might have came up regardless of what sport he was playing. I don't know.
I mean, when you're running up walls like he did, I mean, something's bound to.
Absolutely. And then that home run he hit at the his first All-Star game that hit the camera in dead center field on a line drive, that was a blast.
He was there at the Kick 6 game.
That's right. He sure was.
Last year.
He was. I know we're not headed back down this road, are we?
No, sir.
Y'all the one
we can talk about some food. Let's see.
Hey, so I was going to say,
Tuesday night. That's what I was going to tell you. Tuesday night, we're going to do, we were thinking.
For the coaches show?
For the coaches show.
Okay.
of doing for kids and everything being there, maybe doing some sort of buffet with chicken tenders and wings and more like kid-friendly food and stuff like that, and a low price. That way, the families can, come in, sort of keep the price down, have a good buffet. We're exploring everything we can to make sure that that's going to be a real good occasion and get as many people in there to support the coaches and the show and everything like that.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, certainly it's the first time that I can remember anything like this being done. So I think DJ, being the historian he is of all this, has said this is the absolute first time this has ever been done. So we're looking forward to doing it. I think it's going to be a big time, and I know that the community is going to be served well by it because you'll be able to get all your information in one spot about both teams.
We're super excited, to be hosting some of the shows, and I guess Matt Carter asked where I'm from, but I'm from Bruton. I graduated from T.R. Miller in 1990.
Right here. Right here.
Bred.
So let me ask you a question. How many case quarters do you have?
I don't know.
Well, that came up this week in a show, and we've been asking that question kind of around since, I mean,
when you talk about different sayings that disappear from your language, we've mentioned double heading a couple of weeks ago. You don't hear double heading anymore. Kids now don't even know what it is. And case quarters, another one that disappeared over time. Let's bring it back.
Hey, listen,
bring it back.
I like it.
You ought to be able to talk and laugh. And if you can say case quarter and not start laughing, then
the worst wipeout I believe I've ever seen on doubleheading had to be maybe Donnie Turner was on the handlebars. I want to say it was Bobby Powell coming down Alco Hill.
Alaska's got trouble written all over it.
Worst wipeout I've ever seen in my life. I think they both tumbled from all the way across the road out to the Hardee's parking lot.
So
it was pretty bad. So
here's the big question. The big question is this: if you, I saw somewhere it come up about rolling sushi. When is sushi night gonna be at Camp 31 or the Hourglass? I don't set it up out front. Who cares? I'm telling you, there'd be a crowd for that.
It is. We used to do it a few times out at the
club. Yeah.
We always got a great response, and I'll have to break our little tug on Larry's arm to agree to order some of it. Because that stuff is actually pretty expensive.
I guarantee you.
The yellowtail and all that kind of thing, and if we can make sure that it's going to be in great attendance, I think we can do it sometime. Find a bye week sometime during the football season, and
I don't know how it couldn't be. I mean, were they not always well attended at the country club?
Absolutely.
I was going to say, I
had a guy from Hamachi's place over there by in Pensacola that would come and help me roll. And I would do basically the California roll, and then he would do the rainbow roll from there, and I sort of did a lot of the prep for him, and but it's nothing that I would want to do on a regular basis, but every now and then it's not bad.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking it would be a big thing to get everybody out and
a few
about.
Close friends down in Navarre.
Yeah, we can do that too.
I think that sounds.
I'll tell you right now, we can put a doggone tent up down there somewhere, and we can set you up underneath it, and
that's right.
And we can have a big time.
I did. I got to see a few. I got some stainless steel cleaner I got to give you for Jess, and some stuff to clean the little laptop and grill down there.
Well, we can do all that. Let me tell you something else. We get a few people up this way and have some of that kind of thing going on. But
it'd be a lot of fun. I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I think it would be. I know I'm a big sushi fan.
It gives me something a little different to do, and it's always exciting. So.
I thought something was crawling my head. Thought something was over crawling my head. Anyway, so DJ, I have just a quick question. Had you? I kind of got in with Logan. Had you went ahead and dialed up a promo video for Logan's deal? Is that what that was about?
It really
or was
wasn't.
that just a video capture of those guys playing around?
I just have people out
Okay.
watching certain people.
Okay.
And that was sent to me last night of those guys playing. You know, we had a lot of afternoon showers, and those forward found a water puddle and was playing in it, and it was sent to me. I didn't know Logan was coming on this morning. That was a nice little feed in to what he had going, but yeah, they were having a big time.
Well, I didn't know if maybe you knew or kind of had an idea what was going on there with that. And so,
Just got lucky.
I know this. I know that this is the Friday before school starts back officially for everyone. And I'm sure there are people trying to get in last minute vacations and last minute this and that and you know, all of that. And certainly we want everybody to enjoy the last weekend before school officially starts back. Of course, some of the educators and stuff have already been back at it for a week or two. But, you know, one thing we've talked about the Neil Miller oil change thing that we're, you know, looking into doing and that kind of deal. And we got to figure out a date on that. I know we talked about several days. We need to figure a date out on that where we can make that happen. I think that'd be a big thing, a big time. Do y'all, I know y'all did the car show was it last year or the year before?
2 years.
Are y'all doing it again this year?
I would think so. It's usually, I want to say November.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was a little later on.
Either end of October or 1st of November.
The weather's always messed us. When we used to have it at the Chevrolet store, weather always messed us up. You know, those guys with cars, they didn't bring those cars out if they any chance of weather.
Oh, not at all. You know, and it was really the Lions Club, is I guess that they done it at Jaws, and then we started. Was it Mr. Freeman?
Slick, that's right.
And we came and did a couple of ribs and rims, I think was the name of it, something like that. And we've had 2 great showings there, and the funniest one I saw was this little kid. He had to be like 4 or 5. Had his little toy Corvette. You know, it was a little, you know, powered, you know, battery powered one. Had the hood propped up, and had it all shined up. It was whoever did it, they put a pretty good paint job, and, you know, sanded it down, obviously painted it. But that was, I think we had the first time. I didn't think we were gonna fit all the cars in the parking lot. We had something like 54 cars, more than they did at the Blueberry Festival. It was a great show, and it was actually had been warm, and then it rained the day before, and it was cold the first one, and the second one it was a nice day, and had a great crowd as well. So I think we should do it again. I love looking at them and drooling all over them, and I would love to have you know, one of those old cars, and but I don't know if I could afford the gas in it. You know, you look at it and it sucks half the tank down.
Oh yeah,
I'll have you know right now that my resting heartbeat is 112 beats a minute.
Have you checked it out over there?
Oh yeah,
So you could lay down and or not lay down.
No. I don't know what's going on. You know, I think don't they say, you know, in that 12-step process you have to face your demons before you can deal with them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, let me tell you something.
Are you ever facing them right now?
My name is David, and I have an eating problem.
I thought I'd be a little compassionate and sympathy from y'all.
I don't know what's going on. I just all of a sudden went from feeling great to, I don't know, my hands are getting clammy.
Little man versus food, you hit the wall.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Man, if you fall out over there, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't wait on me to give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the only one
Need somebody to come from the Chevy store.
Yeah,
I'm the only one here certified.
Yeah, I'm not certified to do any of that stuff.
Whoa.
At all. So
I'm sinking.
Well, nothing a good nap and a jug of water won't cure.
Yeah. I think all you need is to kick back and take about a 5-10 minute power nap and come off of that high.
Time's a big guy coming in this morning.
I don't know, but I know that eating that much that fast has got to be a little rough on you.
Tammy, I'm gonna be in meetings all morning.
Hold his calls.
Yeah.
What anything special going on this weekend? I know we had a lot last weekend.
You know, I don't know of anything going on this weekend. If Connie's in here, Connie may can enlighten us. I'm not sure of anything that I know. Hey, she told you things were loaded. It just took a little while to get on you. Those edibles. I've never known what something you ate had to take that long to get on you, but look, it is.
Most take a good 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's been
I
about
love Amando
it's been
Gwynn.
about 30 minutes.
I love
That's
Amando
right.
Gwynn.
He just starts laughing hysterically over here. Remember the what's it? The
Amanda, I love you. I really do.
oh man.
Speaking of which,
Jessica
Danny,
Smith said, "Get up, and run around the building a couple times, DJ." If he did that, we'd have to call the ambulance. Jessica.
It's a big old building,
Yeah.
at least 200 square feet.
Yeah.
Danny Smith came in, or Danny.
Yeah. Danny Smith.
Came in the other night and got 3 special brisket sandwiches.
Hey, well
Ate one there and took a couple to the house.
he
so.
got a treat then. I can tell you that.
Right.
I'm still shocked that ain't made it on, like, that it's not but just a few people that know about those things.
Well, I guess that's what makes it special. Just for that hidden menu, and I guess we could probably do the hometown classic like that until I can get it on the menu.
I would. I'm telling you right now, listen, for those of y'all that want a delicious hamburger at Camp 31, go in, tell the waitress you want a hometown classic. Now, she's going to look at you like you're crazy for a minute. That's not a bad thing. You just have to explain to them, hey, Chef Adam knows what I'm talking about.
Just call it the Monroe.
There you go. The Monroe. Hey, that would be
I'm telling you, man. Call it the Monroe.
A star is born right here.
Absolutely.
The Monroe.
Could you
like
cook it without laughing?
I have a
Before
smile on my
Monroe's up.
face. Order up.
Bombers down.
Yes, I had the Monroe burger with cheese, please.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Cheesy.
I'm gonna tell you something. For I know 20 years at churches, Miss Anna, I think she works at Walmart now.
She does.
Miss Anna worked there at churches, and you go in there, and Frank Cotton, he was going to eat him some bombers. I'm just telling you, that's okay. And I'll never forget. I'd walk out of that store, and all day that day, I'd hear bombers down.
I was so surprised the first time I saw her at Walmart. I said, "You working here now?"
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Sort of a staple. It's like you just one of those things you counted on.
I know. I walked up and I said, Miss Anna, what you doing? She said, well, I'm working up here. And I said, let me ask you something. Will you turn around and just holler bombers down real quick for me?
Richie, I wouldn't do that to anybody. But make sure you stay away from that craft lean.
Hey,
Right. Morning, life changer.
I'm gonna stay away from that. Good morning, Life Changer. Good morning, Sherry Weaver. LaDon Simmons, Michelle Hutchins. Good morning, Angel Baxter. Special brisket sandwiches by far. Yeah, listen.
Oh, yeah, I've got Stephanie hooked on them too.
Those
Yeah, you
things
can't beat those.
those things are delicious. But I'm here to tell you, this Monroe, the
Monroe.
the Monroe is going to fast compete with that special brisket sandwich. I'm telling you.
I did. I want to say 8 pounds worth of meat today, so I brought 6. So I probably got 6 to 8 more.
The Monroe, listen, all y'all that may be going to Camp 31 for lunch, tell them you want the Monroe.
First,
I'm gonna tell you
six over
something.
there.
Yeah.
If they hadn't figured it out by now, I'm a very simple person.
Not the James Monroe.
You have made my weekend. I'm just telling you. You have made with the Monroe. I mean, that just. I'm
Hey.
going to smile for the rest of the weekend.
So, I've said it
This
with
is
two
the second
guys.
sample.
I've said it with two guys that are great with old school pop culture. What was the character's name that run around with the ventriloquist and soap? I got to laughing about him last night. I was watching YouTube. They had some clips of this guy on, and I forgot all about, like, he would just randomly walk up in the middle of conversations with that dummy, that ventriloquist, whatever you call, and just start talking to him. And these people look at it because he was like the nut guy of the family. Where they all look at him and be like,
Soap.
Man, I haven't seen that.
that's a great, that's like,
That was.
they don't make TV shows like that anymore.
No.
What happened?
That
No.
taxi,
Did reality TV
Yeah.
destroy all
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
it has.
Yeah.
It's awful. And
I mean, there's just nothing on like that anymore. Nothing. You know?
Me TV.
Me TV.
You can get Columbo, WKRP every night at 8:30. Love Boat on Sundays at 5.
You can get
You can get all that.
You can go on a cruise.
Yeah.
What about Fantasy Island? Can you look for the plane?
Nope. It's not
You can't
it's not
find
out.
the plane?
No, that's not out anywhere. Not that I can find.
Wow.
is it on Hulu or Netflix?
Maybe, but I haven't seen it.
haven't looked. I'll check it out.
I'm telling you right now, Fantasy Island's one of my favorites.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
There's so many shows that nowadays they probably couldn't do because it would, offend too many people, which is crazy.
Listen, man.
Yeah, if you can't take a joke, I don't know. That's where I think that we're gone wrong in a lot of spots.
Listen, the next
one more time.
The next, what's that?
Bombers down.
I'm gonna go up to see Anna and I'm gonna get her to do a sound bite for us, where she can do that. Bombers down. I mean, she'd just be. I mean, she'd be mid stride taking your order, putting it down. And she say, "Yeah, I want a 4-piece bombers down," and just come back right into it, never even miss it. I mean, I guess I had to keep those things right there on the fryer to drop. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what that was about. But
they had to be fresh. That and the fryer.
Listen,
would she do that for you? Want to make a sound bite?
Oh, I'm sure she would. Yeah, yeah. Listen,
I know she would.
The next food creation that you come up with, I've got the perfect name for it. I think you need to consider this. You may not want to do it, but like if you come up, you're always coming up with these new creations. It needs to be the "What You Talking About" Willis. That's what you need to call it. We need to start naming all these things, these 80s pop culture.
Monroe.
Yeah, the Monroe. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want a great hamburger, go in today at Camp 31, ask for the Monroe. And when that waitress says, we don't have anybody here by the name Monroe, I ain't talking about somebody. I'm talking about a hamburger.
Tell Chef Adam that I want the Monroe.
Yeah. Tell Chef Adam I want the
when
Monroe.
He stops laughing, he'll get it ready for you.
That's right. I'll sort of let all the servers know at our pre-shift meeting that of what's going on, so they won't be completely clueless.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, like I said, I talked to you about it one day after a weekend of having a few. I said, you know what, I believe I can do something with that. And so I felt like I'd gotten it to where I wanted it, so I wanted to bring it in. Let everybody have a.
I think you have. Listen, I'm still convinced that we need to go down there and set up some cameras and let Chef Adam do a cooking show.
Yeah, that'd be great. Good morning, Spencer J.
You know what I'm saying?
Andrea Bailey.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think that would be.
Sue Wilson. No, you may not. She won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't holler that on the show. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, some people do, just not us.
There's one coming that will.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe he hadn't, I guess he finally, that last time he said he wasn't going to ever call in anymore, maybe he meant it. I mean, I'm going to hope he did. We're going to take him for his word that he did. So,
yeah, last night I was Selena. Every time she would trying to tell me something, every time she started to say something, I would process it, and I was going through the whole, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" And Stephanie and I were just laughing because she had no clue, but we were having a good time anyway.
It's the simple things.
It is.
It's the simple things.
You got to enjoy the simple things.
Got to laugh.
Without laughter, it's a really boring life.
Second sandbar, people.
Right.
Second sandbar.
Now, explain for the viewing audience what that means, where they may understand. Some of them may not understand what that means.
It's just a place. Each of us have the ability to go there. Some of us choose not to, but it's a place that the second sandbar is not a physical location. There are no GPS coordinates to get you there, but it's your safe place. It's where unicorns roam freely. It's where there's laughter, there's love, good times.
That's right. There's
Second sandbar.
You see Terry Beasley? She said Ave Johnson was a ventriloquist, played Chuck Campbell, who believed his puppet Bob was real. And
Headed for the pool or beach and realize you have no cash? Just go by our ATM. It's always open. Today's date is Friday, August 3rd. Trustmark Bank time, 9:13. The current temperature, 81. The Bruton area weather, scattered thunderstorms today, high near 85. Scattered thunderstorms and warm tonight, low near 2. If we're calling.
Okay. Did he say low near 2?
Yeah, it's going to get cold tonight.
Y'all need to get ready for some cold weather, according to the dude at Trustmark.
I think that that would be probably a record-breaking temperature change there.
It would have to be, wouldn't it?
Go from 88 to 2.
Yeah.
That'd be something like that desert weather out there. And
yeah. So what's your the second sandbar and the safe place is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, and I just call it the second sandbar, and everybody's second sandbar can be different.
Some of us that grew up around down that way know what the second sandbar is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And, some days it's easier to get out to than it is others.
Yep.
Some days
you can't get past the breakers.
That's right. That's what I'm about to say. Life's kind of like that. Speaking of life, I know we kind of touched on it yesterday and got off on a tangent, but any new news on the ongoing debacle at Ohio State?
I hadn't seen anything, but I can just tell you he's not going to be the coach at Ohio State come opening day. There is no way that he can be.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm not wishing that on him. The world we live in, you just can't happen.
Yeah. No.
Going with past experience with Penn State and Joe Pa sort of, I would think, not being truthful about what he knew. Even the legends, have to pay the price of not being honest. And if Urban Meyer wasn't honest, then it happens.
Well, it is, and it's unfortunate. And I'm like, DJ, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but it is what it is. So I was just curious as to how that, what the deal was with that. So Amanda said the green stuff was just oregano.
Yeah.
So,
that's all it is.
Sure.
Listen, in Colorado, it's legal.
Oregano?
Well, the green stuff. Well, there's several other states it's legal in now, too, I think.
Absolutely. I think 14 altogether.
Yeah.
That's not even really including the medical purposes.
Yeah, so, don't worry about it. You can tell Mike when he comes over today, say, listen, man, I did this for medical research.
Yeah.
We was checking just how much sugar and how much green somebody could take at one time. And I think I hit the wall over there during the show.
I found it.
Yeah. Did you start seeing like waves going by your eyeballs and like
I just started getting
clammy,
but numbness.
That might be signs of a heart attack.
Possibly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. That'd be tough to have right here live on the show. I hope that doesn't happen. I imagine viewership would go up. Everybody loves a good train wreck.
Mm-hmm. Someone just walked by.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, Crackhead Cam needs to get back out.
Wow.
Heather Smith. Sure, you got glaucoma.
Do what? What is that?
That's what the green stuff helps cure.
Yeah.
Oh,
the glaucoma.
Yeah.
For my cataract.
Yeah, for your cataracts. Something of that nature.
Absolutely.
So, now I want to talk about this. We'll get out of here. We talked about the drive-in thing. I want to ask you a question, DJ. I hadn't talked to you about this off there at all. Would it be cool to show to have a Saturday and set that thing up and show a college football game on that thing?
Ooh. It sounds good in theory. If it's the Army-Navy game, I think it'll be fine.
Well, I don't necessarily mean it's got to be any, obviously,
I think it would depend on the game.
It would need to be an Alabama versus somebody or an Auburn versus somebody game. I don't think you could put up
I'm like Jesse James, though. I think it's a great idea. I'm not saying not do it.
But you would watch at your house.
I feel like where I sit has a direct impact on how the game plays out. I feel like I can make things happen if I'm sitting a certain way or in a certain chair.
Wearing a certain shirt.
Yeah, and I would feel terrible if I derailed another national championship for Auburn by taking in a game outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, well, I'm with you there. I
think probably UAB Blazers probably.
But I like the idea of tailgating and then retreating to my place to watch the game and then coming back for a post party. I'd be all for that. Win or lose, I'd be all for that.
I like your use of the word retreat. I'll tell you what, we come up with some words on this one. That was retreating. I like the way you use that.
Tailgate party would be good. I like that.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious.
I think that I like that. We could set up and we could do our own game day.
Yeah.
We don't need Herb Street.
Absolutely.
We don't need Not So Fast, my friend Lee Corso. We could get our own panel and we could have our own game day down there.
Yeah. and we can pick our own winners every Saturday, right?
When he doesn't.
We get Adam to put on the mascot head. He can make his picks. He can put on the mascot
Ken, who
head.
you picking to win?
Monroe Burgers down there.
War Eagle.
Yeah.
Auburn. Ken, who you picking next week? Auburn.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Go down there and have a bunch of Monroe burgers. Listen, we got Monroe burgers on tap, plenty of ale. As a matter of fact, we'd like to have a tomahawk steak, a couple Vikings show up at the same time.
Hey, we could smoke some big turkey legs.
Hey, there you go. We can make that happen right there on camera. Just pick them up while we was giving out sports things. And grab one of them bones and just gnaw off of it and say, look here, this is how we do it.
We ought to have a tailgate down there one Saturday. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I'm all for it.
That'd be great.
I agree with Carol. Everybody hates Tennessee. Let's pick a game. Let's pick a game who somebody's playing Tennessee, and let's do that.
Come on, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Come on, Kentucky.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think that would be great. I'm glad you brought that up. We should do that. I'm for that.
Well, might be a good time.
Can we get Cherry's husband's band?
Yeah.
Got to have a band party that night.
Sure.
After the game.
Sure. But like an old school fraternity party.
That'd be great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Can Roger at his place, his winery, can he brew beer there as well?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know he can make wine. I guess he can. Are they open for business?
I'll come up with some sort of blend to make our own beer.
Drive time ale. I like that.
I'm all for trying it anyway.
Walk in Camp 31. Y'all have any drive time ale?
We have some right over here.
Yeah.
It goes perfect with a Monroe.
Yeah. We let Adam wear the mascot head. Well, it don't matter.
You've got me excited now. I want to have a tailgate party at O'Bannon.
Well, I think that'd be a good time.
Watch a game, pick up a game, and that'd be great. That'd be great. I'm for that.
Yeah.
That's got second sandbar written all over it.
It does. It does. A pregame before a Neil Miller game. Jeff Wilson. We have.
And we will.
I'm not running up any stairs. I'm telling y'all that right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, it was tough. It was rough on 3 old people. Especially the 3 that was doing it. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you about that at all. So, we got a boat, DJ.
Bombers down.
I'm going to go by and see her, and I'm going to get her to give me that soundbite. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be selfish about it just for a second. This has been the best Friday I've had in a long time. And it's because of good friends, snacks, everybody in on drive time. I hope that you've had some enjoyment with us today. It has been a blast. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Find your second sandbar, hang out there for a while, have a great weekend. We'll be back Monday, and we'll do it all over again.
Remember this, the Monroe Burger.
The Monroe
Camp
Burger.
31 until they're gone, which is not going to be long if you watch this show. I guarantee you. The first 6 or 8 you got?
I do.
Yep, the Monroe Burger.
Monroe Burger.
And what did he say? What did you say Monroe always said? Walk up in there and say, you want the Monroe Burger? Real fast.
I can't remember what I said.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh, well.
We got to go.
Y'all have a good one. Love y'all.
Later.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dirty 30's #1 broadcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Tune in next time when you'll hear DJ say,
Good morning and welcome to this edition of The Feel Good.